Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Little Big Man. Welcome back to the January transfer window roundup. Or if you're new, welcome too. Be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this. I am getting these out most days in January. It's basically where some agitated Newcastle fan rants on about any transfer rumours that happen. Just like our biggest story, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, breaking. It's not as breaking news as it would have been, as it was mentioned about maybe an hour, 2 hours ago. But yeah, as you can see, Diego Carlos is set to stay at Sevilla, which I mean is extremely fucking frustrating to say the least. Um, Obviously, it's just annoying because it's been 2 weeks, 2 fucking weeks. We've been chasing this gun. We spent a week and a half chasing Botman. We spent 25 days, more than that, chasing two centre backs for us not to get fucking either of them because the clubs are taking the fucking piss. Like, what can we do? What can we do? Um, but yeah, Sevilla, I'm wanting to sell the player with only 6 days left on the transfer window. 7 days. I don't fucking know anymore. I can't do maths. Hold on, I'll quickly count. Uh, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, including today. So basically 6 more days left. Um, the newest asking price was 45 million euros, but I just kept increasing every time we'd agree to fucking sign him. First it was 30 mil, then it moved up to 38, and now it's 45. Like, what the fuck do we do? Taking the piss. I saw a great analogy for it on Twitter. Like, you go to buy a pint. Oh, how much are we pint, mate? £3.50. Alright, no worries. Oh, sorry, £4.50. You'd then be a bit confused, so you'd be like, maybe a bit reluctant to give him, but if you give him the price for it, and then he's like, "Oh, it's £5.50," you tell him to piss off, wouldn't you? But yeah, these same tactics were used when Chelsea was trying to buy Koundé. Um, Obviously, that resulted in the deal collapsing and them not signing him. Um, there was, but there was just a difference in valuation for the Brazilian defender from both clubs. And I mean, it was mentioned earlier today when Newcastle were on the verge of pulling out of the deal that Diego had actually turned down a new contract as he was wanting the move to Newcastle. Uh, but I guess if he really wants the move now, he's gonna have to force it with 6 days left in the window. I mean, Coutinho from Liverpool to Barca may spring to mind in relation to forcing a move. Obviously, it didn't seem like Liverpool were wanting to sell him. Then before you know it, obviously Coutinho just kind of forced the move through. So only way we'll bring in Botman is if not Botman, fucking Carlos, is if the player himself forces the move through. So unfortunately, if I get this right, these two are gonna stay here for another day. Fuck. But it's just frustrating. I mean, I've seen the Magpie channel in particular use the Newcastle tax, which Man City had an issue with. I heard, obviously, when they were bought out, um, they were getting overcharged for players. But unfortunately, we're now labelled as the richest club in the world, so it was bound to happen. We're gonna have to get fucking used to it, really. So annoyingly, it there's 6 days left, and we are still without a centre back, which has been our top priority position to improve this window, which is extremely fucking frustrating. The fact that we've spent 25 days chasing two centre backs in particular, for us to not be able to get any of them. But we'll have to move to others. Like James Tarkowski was mentioned, the Hungarian one. I think was it Hilazai? I think his name was. Apologies, I've most likely butchered that. So they were mentioned, so we'll probably have to push in for one of those. We do need a centre back though. Um, with only 6 days left. Is a panic buy on the cards? Who knows? Let me know in the comments if you think we'll end up panic buying at some point. I think if it gets to the later stages, I feel like we will probably panic. We'll either leave it dead in the water or we will panic buy. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned Man City there, breaking just a fucking like 10 minutes ago or something. They've just signed Julian Alvarez, who we obviously linked to at the start of the window. Um, but yeah, so the target right now for the last week is for Newcastle to bring wanting centre backs, midfielders, a forward, and a goalkeeper. Which the goalkeeper one surprised me a bit because I don't feel like Dubravka's been an issue, but I guess obviously he's been a bit on and off with injuries. So I guess he's trying to get someone in to maybe ease it up for Dubravka so he's not injured as much. But yeah, so no Carlos. So it looks like the next move will be Jesse Lingard, maybe. I don't know, because it's by the looks of it, alone maybe is the way it's leaning towards. Newcastle are pushing hard for the loan for Jesse Lingard, and are currently awaiting a response from Manchester United regarding that loan offer. The player is desperate for game time and to get onto the pitch and play. Um, and obviously is willing to speak to Newcastle as one of his options when his contract expires. Um, so if we're able to bring him in on loan, we can obviously bring him in for 6 months, get him used to the squad, and obviously if he's happy with it, he can fucking stay. But yeah, so there's apparently Newcastle is set to loan Lingard, Dele Alli, and Aaron Ramsey. I don't know if it's one of those three or all three. I'm not entirely sure, but if the Lingard move isn't happening, Dele Alli is next on the cards for a centre midfielder. Um, Thank you very much, Matt Hayes, for that bit of information. Yeah, but it's just frustrating. But as we are interested in Dele Alli, Brighton, Burnley, and Everton have joined the list of clubs that are interested in bringing in Dele Alli to the club. With Tottenham seemingly wanting to offload the player by, I'm guessing, a loan for now, and we'll maybe sell him on in the summer. Not entirely sure what's going to happen with that. Another target from midway through the window was for Robin Gosens, with Inter Milan in advanced talks with Atalanta to bring in Gosens on loan. The player himself is prioritising Inter over Newcastle, which is a bit frustrating, but it's understandable. Um, so yeah, and obviously Martial has joined Sevilla, and Donny van de Beek is wanted by Crystal Palace. So seemingly the targets we're wanting, we're losing because of fucking league position. But what can we do here? And on the story of and we'll mention a couple of rumours for departures. So it is rumoured that Middlesbrough is interested in bringing in Jeff Hendrick to the club, which, please take him, Borough, please. Do us a fucking favour. He's shit. Or take Kieran Clark with you as well. Take them Irish pricks. It's not in any way, shape, or form offensive to the Irish. I have no Irish people. They're great. But Jeff Hendrick and Kieran Clark are fucking wank. Please, if we could get rid of them, that'd be great. But another player linked with a move out is Matty Longstaff, who is linked with a loan to Oxford. Obviously, he was brought in mid to late December as he was not getting as much game time at Aberdeen in the Scottish Premier League. So maybe a loan down to League One is the answer just to get him game time. But we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next 6 days, as it will be a very, very important. It's an even more important 6 days now with the Diego Carlos deal off the table. But we'll have to wait and see. I will still be making videos every day for the next 6 days. I'm thinking of doing a long stream for the transfer deadline day. I'll have to see what happens with that. Um, but be sure to subscribe um, to be ready for that and press the notification bell so you can be in early to the videos also. Um, Obviously, leave a like if you're happy with any of these rumours that I've mentioned, or if you're pissed off with Syria, be sure to like the video. And let me know your thoughts in the comments on any rumours I've mentioned and any rumours I haven't mentioned. I'm more than happy to hear them, especially if they're centre backs, because we fucking need one. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and adios. Lost my mouse.